All right, I'm on. Are you on?
Your camera has some wait, hold on.
Got some doo-doo?
Yeah, there you go. Oh, one more wipe. Oh, no, let me wipe your face. Wipe the face.
Oh, I appreciate your wiping me.
It is just... Okay, that's good.
No more doo-doo?
No more doo-doo.
You do the clap.
Okay, we got the clappy. 3, 2, 1, clap.
Alright. Welcome to a dual vlog, guys.
Dual vlogging session.
How long has it been since we've done a dual vlog on the eveRide? Oh no, you lost a bottle of water.
Can you get the bottle of water?
I will get it.
I got 2 exuberances. You know what? I don't need the bottle of water. You just die.
Oh, you can't leave the man behind. Are you okay?
I just hit myself.
Here, do you want me to put it in here?
Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah,
Oh,
when I got off my bike, it was a smashy situation.
Oh. He's okay. Alright, so as you might have noticed, I'm riding a beta today. My friend RJ is letting me borrow his beta to review. So you'll be able to see that soon. But for now, we're just having a little chat.
Is it more beta?
It is pretty stinking smooth. I mean, first impressions are very good.
Okay, this is a nice failed start to our vlog. But you know, that's how we roll. We fail to start things all the time.
Yeah.
And we're off.
And we're off. I like the accent.
Okay, so what is the topic for today?
So I kind of want to talk about how we both started doing YouTube full time and kind of how that's been going.
Okay.
So you guys probably know Kurt as the amazing Minute Stop, or more recently Minute Watch. Kurt's channel has grown to nearly 20,000 subscribers, and he makes videos about watches. Started as a moto vlogger, and then just, wow, this is smooth suspension. And then decided he'd kind of integrate his passion for watches and all things timekeeping. Yeah, he's doing really well with that though.
Thank you.
Well, a lot of the times, you know, people ask me, or probably ask you, like, how much work is involved in this? Like, and what is the work?
Well, it's actually, it's not as much work as doing like moto vlogs and riding stuff, so that's for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Because, you know, this involves you getting on a bike and putting all kinds of crap on. Yet here I am doing that very thing. But as far as like the regular videos, it's a lot of work. It's a lot more than people think. Because I try to make it the best I possibly can, you know? So yeah. I do a lot of research on things. There's a lot of stuff to know about. You gotta constantly keep up with what's new, what's the trends. And the videos themselves, like I spend a lot of time making sure the lighting is right, making sure I have all the right information. I have like big tablet of just information that I need for the review, and kind of writing a loose script because there are puppets involved, and that's basically why people subscribe, is the puppets. So, you know, and the editing, not only do I edit the video to make sure the coloring is right and make sure everything is clear, and all the little special effects that I do, because I do add a bunch of special effects. Yeah. I edit the audio. Yeah. I take the audio track out and then make sure the dynamic range and the equalization is just right. And one video in the edit bay can take me up to 10 hours. Yeah. For like a 10-minute video. Yeah. And then I do the cinematic stuff, which I go into the mountains or whatever, and I do cinematic shots of these watches as beautifully as I possibly can. And then I'll spend like a couple days looking for the right song, you know, and then buying that song. So I put a lot of effort into that channel. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I've definitely found that finding music is one of the biggest challenges. Yeah. Because, you know, unlike a video clip that you made where you know where something is good, or you kind of know what clips you're going to use, because a lot of the stuff I take, it's just B-roll. It's basically just stuff that's out there
and I've recorded it, and then all I have to do when I get home is scrub through all that footage and find something good, and then do voiceover with it, you know. So it's all B-roll,
Yeah.
but music is different because you can't scrub through really.
You gotta listen.
You have to listen to it, so you have to listen to a lot of garbage music, especially if you're looking through the free stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of garbage music before you find anything good. And that is something that takes an enormous amount of time. What are some things that surprised you about going full-time YouTube?
That it worked.
Yeah. Yeah. So tell me how it worked. Like, tell me, like how things are working.
This
what
way?
do you do? Yeah, we'll go right.
Well, I started in 2014.
Right.
This is kind of a joke, you know, because I was like, oh, I like watches. I started buying watches because my brother got me one from Japan, and then I started loving it. So I would buy ones on Amazon, and all the descriptions would be wrong. Like half the time the descriptions would be wrong, the sizes would be wrong. And so I decided that, hey, you know, I know how to make YouTube videos. I'm going to make my own reviews, and I'm going to do things that other reviewers don't do. I'm going to actually measure everything with a caliper and show everybody the measurements.
Yeah.
And it slowly evolved into ridiculousness with puppets and movies. Yeah, like my last movie, a gratuitous plug, The Monster Journey, gratuitous plug.
So good.
I made an hour-long movie involving a watch with eveRide and everybody. We went to Moab. It was a crazy time. And what was the question?
What?
What was the question again? I have no idea what the question was.
No, just like what surprised you? And I'm liking where you're taking it. So.
Yeah, what surprised me is like, okay, well, so I just kept doing it. You know, my friends started getting watches too. So they're like, hey, you want to borrow my watch? I was like, yeah. So like every month I had like 4 videos.
Yeah.
And then people just started watching.
Yeah.
More and more people started watching and subscribing, and I was like, wow, this is kind of crazy. So I never really did anything about it until one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to start making money off that rabbit. I'm gonna try to start making money off it. So I signed up for Amazon affiliates, and I went through all my videos and added links, and then, you know, next thing I know it, I'm making money. Oh, bushes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a whole lot, but you know, it was enough to sustain the channel. And here I am in 2018, doing it full time. Now, the reason I'm doing it full time is kind of forced because I lost my job. I finally lost my job with the government. I was complaining about it for like 5 years. So I finally lost my job, and then I went on unemployment, which was nice. But then I thought to myself, you know, I need to cancel this unemployment benefits because it was holding me back.
I remember that.
Yeah, I felt like it was a crutch that I was using to just live, and it was going to end anyway. So I figured I'm going to cancel it, even though I'm struggling, so I can kick myself in the booty.
Yeah.
And just work harder at this whole thing.
Yeah.
And here I am, completely surviving off of YouTube.
Yeah, not only surviving, but being able to come out and take trips and do well. And
well, this trip was the plane tickets were free.
oh, right.
Yeah. But after this, yeah, I'm gonna have to pinch a bit. You know, I'm gonna struggle for a little while, but I have plans, and I might start a company of some kind, and we'll see. But I'm excited for the future.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, what do you miss about your job?
To tell you the truth, I miss absolutely nothing about my job. I do not miss it. I don't miss the stable income because I wasn't doing anything with it. It was so safe and secure that I was just like content with having this constant stream of money where I was giving away my time for basically what felt like nothing. So I don't miss it. The money, like, I get so excited when I make like $200 off of Amazon versus $3,000 off of my other job, you know?
Yeah. Because this is you. Like, you know, the other job, somebody else is kind of paying you and providing that for you for your work.
Yeah.
Which is fair and great, but you know, every dollar you make now is yours. Like, you did that. And you made that happen, you know?
Right. And I do, I do I do not like having to pay taxes, but you know, whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
And the whole like paying for your own medical and dental stuff is kind of a bummer, but at the same time it's not, because I'm taking care I'm taking care of myself, like 100% taking care of myself.
Yeah.
It's not somebody else taking care of me because I work there, you know.
Yep. And
so I'm excited.
It's in your hands. You're more accountable. Is that what you're? I think that's how I felt, you know. And it's so empowering to know that, you know what, everything is up to me. Like, it is very empowering to be completely independent. Like, because the only person you depend on is yourself. You can't blame a boss that's stupid. You can't blame a supervisor that's lame or unfair. Like, if something's unfair, or if you don't like something when you own your own business, you better go fix it. You better you better make a change, because who can you complain to? Nobody.
Yeah. And if you make a mistake, you feel terrible. You're like, oh, I made this mistake. But with like YouTube, you can't really make a mistake. The only kinds of mistakes you can make are like, oops, I didn't put the annotations up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at a little squirrel or whatever.
Oh,
or like you said something like stupid in the video, you know.
Yeah. But even then, like, you know, people who really get you and respect you, they're gonna stick around and be cool to you anyway.
Yeah.
You know, they understand. That's the thing about YouTube, is most people understand that, oh yeah, it's just a bunch of dudes without a professional production crew, without a political analyst to go over every comment and every, you know, that's why YouTube's cool, because it's very, very raw, and people can be themselves, you know. I think people respect a real person a lot more than they do even a celebrity, you know.
I want to say hi to the cow. Hello, cow. Hello. Moo is licking himself. He's licking himself.
Meow.
Yeah.
It was interesting, because when I made the transition, you know, it was like, okay, like, yeah, I depend on this, but also my wife and my 2 kids at the time, and now my 3 kids, they are dependent on my success. And so that does feel really good. It feels good to actually be able to provide and have no excuses. How nice is it to just have no scapegoat? If something goes wrong, you just have to suck it up and fix it.
What's also really nice is that you can wake up whenever you want to.
Yeah. You can work as many hours a day as you want, but at the back of your mind.
Right, and you can leave your friends behind. And if your friends don't rap,
or if they don't watch, then they're no friends of mine.
Yeah. One of the biggest. I said, what other questions can we like answer? As far as like being.
What is the biggest drawback, though?
Oh, the biggest drawback. Well, the biggest drawback is that despite it being not a job, you kind of have to work really hard, more, for me anyway, like more than having a job. Because it's like I wake up thinking about it, and all day I'm thinking about it, and I'm doing things like basically all the time to try to better the channel, try to grow the channel and make more money. So it's like, the drawback is you have all this time, for me anyway, you have all this time, but you gotta use a lot of that time. Or if you don't use that time, your channel goes bye-bye, because YouTube does not like when you stop making videos. Yeah. So I gotta constantly think of new things to do, and just like you gotta think of new things to do, new things to talk about, new ways to entertain people, and that's what it's all about. People want to be entertained. Car.
Game off.
Game off. Go, game on.
Game on. Yeah, you know, I think that I'm right there with you, by the way, because you do have unlimited time, and it's complete freedom, because you can choose to do whatever you want with that time. But unlike a regular job, you can't just leave it behind at 5 o'clock and go home and just veg, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, and that's the double-edged sword about working for somebody else or working for yourself, is if you're working for yourself, it is, you're always at work. You're always thinking about it. They're always trying to adapt. You're always working on a problem. You can't just let it go. Whereas with work, you can, because you don't care. You're not really invested. You're just like, well, it's my job. And if I'm at home, I don't have to think about that.
Yeah. With a job, it's like, just do it.
Yeah.
With being your own boss, is die trying.
Yeah, die trying. Oh, awesome. Well, I think that's pretty good. I think we should wrap it up. I want to save the camera for when we get into Zion for your movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, if you like watches, or even if you don't, or if you like puppets, or even if you don't, or if you like cool people, or even if you don't, go check out Kurt's Minute Watch channel. I'll put a link up in the corner here. It's so sweet. It's really, guys, it is most times kind of like rated R puppets.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining though. Go check it out. And thanks to Kurt for coming out to Utah and wrapping it up. Always love having him out here.
Woo!
So all right, well, yeah, much love, guys. Thanks for joining us for the dual vlog. eveRide out.